department. So today we will learn about how to design any circuit and how to find out the voltage across the designed circuit using KVL. Actually, in this circuit, we want to design any circuit and find out the voltage across the designed circuit using Kirchhoff's voltage law. And as we know, in Kirchhoff's voltage law, the voltmeter is connected in parallel with the circuit. So as you see in this figure, we have a circuit like this, and we want to design this circuit onto the software. So in this session we use the software is Tinkercad. So we design this circuit onto the Tinkercad. Here we have resistance R1, R2 and R3. As you know, these three resistances connected in series, and if we want to solve this resistance by using Kirchhoff's voltage law, so and find out the voltage across each resistor, so we connect voltmeter in parallel with the each resistor. Here if we want to measure the voltage across resistance R1, so we connect voltmeter V1 in parallel with the resistance R1, and if we want to find out the voltage across resistance R2, we connect voltmeter in parallel with resistance R2, and if we want to connect the if we want to measure the voltage drop across resistance R3, so we connect voltmeter in parallel with resistance R3. So we want to find out the voltage drop across each and every resistor. So if we want to find out the voltage, we use Tinkercad. So when you open in Chrome, Google Chrome, you write Tinkercad. When you write the Tinkercad and search Tinkercad, here on your computer screen you see a option like this, Tinkercad. Okay. So when you click onto this link, a screen appear like this, and in order to access this site, you first sign in to this site. Okay, you may have multiple options. You may log in with your sign in Apple's. Okay, but we log in with Google, as I already have my account onto this site. So I just enter my email ID and write my password. Okay, and go to the next site. Okay, if you don't have your username and password, so you may create your account onto this site, and after that you will be easily accessible and use this site. So this page opens. Okay, after login, this page creates. Here this is my name. Okay, and when we click onto the circuits, after clicking circuit, we have create new circuit. because we want to design new circuit. Okay, we click on to the create new circuit option. After clicking create new circuit, a new window opens. Okay, as you see, a new window opens. On to the right side of this window we have a component library. Okay, so in this experiment we have a requirement of resistances R1, R2, R3. We have a requirement of voltage source. Okay, we have a requirement of voltmeter in order to measure the voltage across each resistor. Okay, and also one more thing, we use breadboard in order to connect these resistances together. So onto the search bar we write breadboard. Okay, so when we write over here breadboard, we have breadboard appears. Okay, by clicking drag and drop option, we put breadboard onto this window screen. Okay, as you see, when we drag breadboard onto this screen, this breadboard comes. Okay, as we have a requirement of resistances. Okay, we have resistance R1, as we want to design three, we have a requirement of 3 resistor, so we put 3 resistor over here. Okay, so and one more thing, we have a requirement of battery, so by clicking drag and drop we put our battery onto this screen. Okay, now if we want to rotate this battery, we click onto this option, rotate. Okay, so okay, now as in this figure we have requirement of battery, we have requirement of 3 resistors. Okay, and one more thing, we have requirement of voltmeter, so we use multimeter. Okay, when we use multimeter, okay, by clicking drag and drop option we write here. Okay, so we design this circuit like in this manner onto the Tinkercad. Okay, so we rotate this resistor like this and put this resistor onto this side. Okay, and put another resistor onto this side. As in breadboard, this option is vertically shorted, means these are shorted in this manner. Okay, and this slots is horizontally shorted in this manner. Okay, as you see onto the screen we have green color lines. These lines shows that these are horizontally shorted, and these green lines shows onto the screen that these are vertically shorted. Okay, so in order to make closed circuit, we connect these resistance like this. Okay, so we put another resistor and rotate it. And after that we make connection like this. Okay, now we connect positive terminal of a battery to the positive terminal of a battery to the circuit like this. Okay, and connect negative terminal of the battery into the circuit like this. Okay, so as you see in the figure, we connect positive terminal of a battery to the resistance and negative terminal to the resistance R3. Positive terminal of a battery to the resistance R1 and negative terminal of a battery to the resistance R3. Okay, so according to this figure, we design our circuit onto the Tinkercad. Okay, so we connect voltmeter because we performing experiment KVL. Okay, so we connect our circuit we want to measure the voltage of the circuit and connect voltmeter in parallel. Okay, so the multimeter, as you know, multimeter is used to measure multiple quantities. It can be used to measure voltage, current, resistances. Okay, so as in this circuit we have a requirement of voltage, so we set our multimeter to measure the voltage by clicking onto this side. And multimeter have two terminal, positive terminal and negative terminal. So the red wire of this multimeter shows the positive terminal of the voltmeter and the black wire shows the negative terminal of the voltmeter. So we connect negative terminal of the means positive terminal of the voltmeter to the first terminal of the resistance and negative terminal of the multimeter to the another side. We may choose color coding option. Okay, if we want to connect we may write red. Okay, and we may choose black for. Okay, so as we want to measure multiple quantities, so we connect positive terminal to this resistance. Okay, and negative terminal to this side. Now our circuit is designed in this manner. Okay, so if we want to put the value of this resistance, suppose we give the value of this resistance R1 to 10. Okay, and resistance R2 value suppose 20. and resistance R3 value. Resistance R3 value scores 30. And after designing this circuit and giving the value of these three resistances, when we start simulation, we find out the value of measured voltage drop across each resistor. Okay, here we have 1.68 volt across resistance R1, 3.07 volt across resistance R2, and 4.25 volt across resistance R3. Now if we want to calculate the voltage across this circuit, if we want to calculate here, we our voltage drop across resistance R1 is 1.6 and voltage drop across resistance R2 is 3.07 and resistance across voltage drop across resistance R3 is 4.25. So we find out voltage drop, total voltage drop across resistance is 9 volt. Okay, hence our KVL is proved. Okay, so thank you very much for listening my lecture session.